I said doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, is the literal definition of insanity. I said it's the literal definition of insanity. And that's funny though, because we trying to figure out why men stay stuck in cycles, man. And I got five or six. I got five. I got 5 reasons why I think a lot of men do stay stuck in cycles. A lot of times, honestly, man, it's just like a lot of men, man, that comfort zone and the fear of the unknown, dudes don't want to deal with that, man. They don't want to deal with the fear of the unknown. Like, for a lot of people, man, that's a lot to handle, man. That's a lot to swallow. So a lot of people get caught up in these cycles because that familiar pain that a lot of people feel and they willing to endure, it feels a lot safer than unfamiliar freedom. Think about that for a minute. A lot of men would rather stay in familiar pain than experience unfamiliar freedom. They'd rather stay in that cycle of that. Like the fear of failure, or the fear of failure, man, or the fear of rejection, that keeps a lot of men stuck. Like paralyzed stuck. Like to where they don't even want to move, can't move, ain't thinking about moving. The next move ain't even a thought. It's an afterthought, actually. No, it's not even an afterthought. It's not even a thought at all. You know what I mean? Not knowing that really risk equals growth, man. The more you risk, the more you take on, the more you try different things, that's the more you grow. And a lot of dudes don't really understand that because they stuck in these cycles and they want to be in comfort, not realizing that the comfort tricks you into staying put, and when you stay put, you continue the same cycle. Like a personal story that for me to help me grow, like in certain ways, was like skydiving, man. Like that shit changed me for real. You know what I mean? You gotta think, you going up in the air in a perfectly good plane, and jumping out. It's free falling to the sky. But the growth that comes there, it kind of lets you know, like, hey man, I could damn near handle anything because I purposely did this. I faced my fears and did this. You know what I mean? And the second reason why I think a lot of men stay stuck in cycles, negative cycles, man, because they're dealing with unhealed trauma and emotional avoidance. You know what I mean? Like the unhealed trauma part, like a lot of men ain't taught to process emotions. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. You know, a lot of men from little boys was taught to suck it in, be quiet, don't cry, blah, 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 don't shed no tears. Real men don't cry, and that later, it causes different problems, man, in men. It really do. It causes a lot of problems in men later on in their adult life. You know what I mean? So you get caught in these cycles where you repeating old patterns and those old wounds, they repeat in habits, and those habits show up in your relationships. You know what I mean? And all this stuff just keeps you stuck in a negative loop, boom, boom, like it's just a negative loop, ongoing, nonstop. You know what I mean? Avoidance only recycles pain, really, to me, in my opinion. It only recycles pain. It never resolves it, it never solves it. It just keeps it going through the spin loop. It keeps, because you're not really dealing with the issue of whatever it is that's bothering you, XYZ, whatever it is that's bothering you, you're not dealing with it. You're avoiding it. So you stay stuck in that pattern. I think the third one would probably be a lack of awareness. So many people, man. So many people. Especially men. That's who I'm speaking to and about. Like, this lack of awareness, man. Cycles feel normal to you when you're stuck in them. They honestly do. You can't even. It's like the seeing people nose blind. Like they might live in a house that's got a certain smell or stink or whatever, but they've been in there so long that to them, like somebody else, like, what does that smell? Like, what smell? Like, it smell something? They just been stuck in that smell for so long, and that's like where a lot of people at, a lot of men at. We in these cycles where we've been in them for so long that I got a creek in my backyard, and I be hearing deer. That's how I know a deer around. I hear a lot of branches snapping down there. They come down there to drink water. But anyway, when you're in those cycles, man, they feel so normal to you that, you know, it takes somebody on the outside to tell you that whatever you involved in is like dysfunctional. It's not like getting you nowhere. You know what I mean? But a lot of men feel like it's hard to see the patterns, and that reflection or that feedback coming to them, a lot of times it's not, you know, it's not, people are not receptive of it. Just put it like that. They really not, you know what I mean? They're not receptive of it at all. So if it's hard to see patterns without reflection or feedback, or if you're not even willing to look at the patterns or get feedback or look at the reflection, then once again, you're staying stuck in a negative, toxic cycle. So if you ask me what would be the first step to like breaking that, awareness. Awareness is the first step, bro. Awareness is the first step of breaking free, I promise you. The fourth way I see a lot of men stuck in cycles is they have no system, no guidance. A lot of men want to tough it out alone. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. That lone wolf mentality, it's gonna block progress, bro. I promise you it is. You feel like you just gonna tough everything out on your own, you don't need nobody, and don't nobody understand you, bro. More people understand you than you probably understand yourself. Or more people understand the situation that you're dealing with. Like, you're not the only one under the sun that dealing with XYZ problem. You're just not. But trying to go at it alone, trying to be the lone wolf for the situation, thinking that, you know, you'll tough it out alone, that's not gonna get it, bro. That's not gonna get it at all. You know what I mean? A lot of guys, they're not receptive to mentorship. They're not receptive to any kind of community that can help expose their blind spots. You need to be in a community that can help expose your blind spots, bro. You have to. It's a reason why you have 2 side view mirrors and 1 rear view mirror. People on your side view can see stuff that you can't see. Them are your side view mirrors. They can see stuff that you just cannot see. Why? For once, let's go back. Like I just said, it's hard to recognize the pattern when you are stuck in it. When you are living in it in real time, it's hard to see it. But when you not receptive to being a part of a brotherhood, having any kind of accountability, any kind of community around you, it's gonna be hard, bro. It's gonna be hard. Because this is what I know for sure, 2 things I know for certain. Structure and accountability, real structure and real accountability, they create change, bro. They create more real structure and real accountability creates change. And I'll give you a perfect example. Now, I'm somebody that can go to the gym and work out by myself. I used to always be that way. And still would prefer to do it with other guys. But just so happened I just moved to Atlanta and I ain't found a workout crew yet. But when you go to the gym by yourself, yeah, you'll work out. You'll work out. But here's the thing. When you go by yourself, instead of doing 4 sets, you might, I'm just gonna do 2 of these. I'm just gonna do 3. Instead, you know, you're supposed to do 10 reps, I'm just gonna do 6. I'm doing it. But if you got a group of guys around you that's counting, like 1, 2, 3. Bro, that was only 6, yours 10. Bro, that was only 4 sets. We gotta do another one. The exercise, the routine cover 5 sets. When you got that accountability, bro, when you got that accountability around you and that team and that community around you, man, you create real change with that. You create real lasting change with that, man. you create real lasting change with that. But you gotta have that accountability around you. You gotta have that community around you. You gotta have that team of guys around you that's like, hey, bro, you slipping right here. Not to judge you, not to beat you down, but just hey, you slipping right here, bro. We don't do that. And that's what I think a lot of guys be feeling to realize. They like, when you got a community around you or accountability team around you, it's not to point out everything you're doing wrong. It's to support you in everything you're doing right, and that the things you are doing wrong, you can quit doing them quicker than if you was doing them by yourself on your own. Does that make sense? So you want to be around people who, perfect example again, the gym example. If you know you're supposed to be at the gym, you going by yourself. My gym days is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And if you going by yourself, you might, I ain't gonna go Monday, I'm just gonna go Tuesday. I'm gonna go Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But if you got that accountability team, they call on your phone, bro, we up here waiting on you, where you at? Come on, bro. Or call you the night before, hey man, don't forget we got a gym tomorrow at 5 o'clock. You know what I mean? So you need that. The fifth way I see a lot of men getting stuck is, and I used to be very guilty of this, so let me say that. And matter of fact, let me tell you this. Any and everything I tell you, bro, it's not from a book. Any and everything I tell you is from lived experience. And if I didn't live it, somebody was extremely close to me lived it. So ain't none of this made up, ain't none of this, theory, all this shit happened in real life. Shit we worked through as a crew, as a team. Shit I worked through personally, individually. So I'm speaking from experience, for sure. But the fifth one, bro, it would be short-term gratification, man. When you choose, so here's the thing. It's easy to choose pleasure over discipline. And that's what a lot of people do. They want to do the easy thing, not the discipline thing. They want to do the easy thing. Why? Because it's easy. The discipline thing requires you to have discipline. It's not about your feelings, what you want to, what you feel like doing. It's what needs to be done. And that's where a lot of people get stuff wrong, that they go after everything that's easy. The easy workouts, the easy conversations, the easy this, the easy that. But you have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. You have to exercise discipline on a daily basis if you're trying to lock in and get to that next level, bro. You have to. Stop chasing the easy route, bro. And I'm telling you, I used to be guilty of it. Everything easy. Yes, easy. Even when I used to play the video games when I was younger. Put it on easy level. That way I could beat it and say, oh, I beat that game. Yeah, you beat it on easy. You beat it on easy. A lot of y'all right now, man, y'all got the game of life set on easy, man. No discipline, no structure. And wonder why you ain't leveling up, man, because you're doing the easy stuff. That short-term gratification, that's killing you, man. You have to put in the work. You have to be willing to endure the hard shit. Not the easy stuff. If it, like the perfect saying go, if it was easy, everybody do it. And that's why a lot of people don't do it, no matter what it is. No matter what line, for marriage, sports, business, whatever you could think of. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But being that it's not easy, being that it requires discipline for you to execute on certain things, that's why so few people do it. Because that discipline is involved. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the reps to get wherever you're trying to go. It's not going to be easy. And wanting it to be easy, you're being delusional to yourself. And not only to yourself, but to your goals and dreams, bro. Stop chasing the easy stuff, man. Stop chasing the easy stuff, because this is what I know about negative cycles, man. Toxic cycles. Toxic cycles feed off easy stuff. Most easy stuff is easy comfort or instant comfort. And while what's a lot of things is instant comfort. Drugs, alcohol, porn, distractions, being unfocused, being undisciplined, all that stuff comes with the easy route, bro. All of it. Instant gratification, easy route. Instant comfort, easy route. Everything I just mentioned, that's the easy route. Instant comfort. I want to feel good right now. So I might as well smoke and drink. Not knocking you if you do. I'm definitely not knocking you do, because I used to smoke and drink. I don't smoke and drink no more. Because I'm disciplined. I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to get somewhere, bruh. And so should you. You should be trying to get somewhere. So all that instant comfort, porn, instant comfort. Instead of talking to a woman, getting to know her, whatever the case may be, I could just load this channel up and see whatever. Instant comfort. No discipline, no structure. It's a distraction. You wonder why you can't get shit done. But this is what I know, because there's a flip side to that. Delayed rewards, bruh. When you delay rewards, it builds long-term strength and long-term freedom. Delayed rewards build long-term freedom. Say it one more time. Delayed rewards bring long-time freedom. You have to get to the point in your life, or like they be talking about, pretty sure one of your favorite influencers talk about the marshmallow test. You could have one marshmallow right now, or if you could wait, you could have 2 marshmallows. A lot of us taking that marshmallow as soon as they hand it to us, as soon as they offer it to us. Yep, I want the marshmallow right now. But if you just wait 30 minutes, I give you 2. Fuck 30. I want it right now. Delayed reward, bruh, builds long-term strength and freedom. Learn to start putting stuff off. Everything ain't got to be had right now. When you learn to put stuff off and build that long-term lasting strength and freedom, man, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. Number 5 ways, bro. I just gave you 5 ways, 5 negative toxic cycles and how men get stuck. Watch this again. Save it. Share it. Like and subscribe. All that good stuff. If you need help, I have a one-on-one coaching program. Link is in the description. I have a free guide in the description to get you started. Let's help out here. I pulled myself about the slums after doing 10 years in prison, 10 years flat in prison, maximum security. Came home, started a clothing line, started a publishing company, got my own book out on Amazon, started a coaching business. But I had to have discipline. I had to wake up every day disciplined with some of my mind, focus. And you could do it too. Let's get to it, man.